And we are back, and mystery guest today. Who have I got? Who is it?
Jazzy's in the studio.
Jazzy's in the studio. He's back.
I don't know how this has come about. I don't know. Like you even said before, we were on air. You would have guilt tripped me into doing it anyway. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Feels good to be back. Things not said for a long time. Jazzy, we're back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
First time in 30 episodes I've got down here.
That's nuts.
Happy to be back. Did you miss us?
Yeah, happy's not the right word. No. It's been good, man. Like, yeah, did miss it a bit. Like, obviously been keeping along, been listening. Like, had some quality guests. Yeah, we're just talking about you and Fossil down in the goon bag.
Yes. That's a low point in both our lives.
Yeah, definitely. No, highlight for me. That's a highlight for me.
Yeah, you didn't have to do it.
The legend himself, Zach Day. Yeah, that's all I can really remember.
Do you have them above yourself, or do you reckon you're still top two? Like,
oh yeah, well obviously like Fossil's got the comedy down pat. He's quality, and then Zach has a really good voice for it as well.
Yeah. So what's new in your world? What's going on?
Oh mate, just so much.
Yeah, you flat out all these businesses.
Just flat out. Obviously, as you can tell, I'm a pretty piss poor business partner. Mate, not a whole lot. Honestly, banding down the hatches. Just doing adult things. So we turned 27 this year. Things start to really ramp up
27
in that department. The 27 club.
You're looking at houses today.
We were looking at houses today.
Oh,
wow,
big spender.
Those journos and the sales people in those places, mate.
They're terrible, aren't they?
Oh my goodness. I literally just want to look. I don't want to be harassed.
Yeah.
Like, please, it's paparazzi.
Just having a look here. Yeah, who knows? Oh, yeah. Just step into my office and just send me a 90 grand deposit right now.
Yeah. Have you got land? No, mate. Do I look like a bloke that has land? Anyway, yeah. No, mate. Just been good. Enjoying life. I can't believe it's been 30 episodes. That's nuts, man.
Wild. It was your birthday a few weeks ago.
It was.
We had a nice little night down at Pirate Life, didn't we?
Yeah, we're having a sip of those right now, actually. Do they end up sending you any reimbursement for the multiple shout-outs we've given them?
You know how big Pirate Life are now?
Yeah, they're massive, man. Did they live golf?
That's got to do with us, I think.
Oh, 100%. There's no way people would be drinking it if they didn't see us.
So we're down at Pirate Life having a few frothies for Jazzy's birthday, and there's a QR code on the table.
There was a Mr. Yum.
And you've sent a photo of it to the group chat. What's happened?
Well, I haven't sent a photo.
Oh, someone did.
But best believe I didn't send the photo. But yes, no, there was a QR code. They send the QR code in the chat, and a few of the boys actually decided they wanted to stitch me up and send some drinks down. Remote beverages, schooners, mind you.
I'm not sure if that's a stitch up. If that's a stitch up, then stitch me up. So they've put the QR code in the chat, and everyone's just gone, let's buy Jazzy a beer for his birthday. And you were ticking along.
I was ticking along real nice. Had about, 5 schooners in front of me at one stage.
Yeah, because everyone wanted to send a beer to be friendly and to put a funny name on the beer.
Yeah, so they would the lady would come around, and she was like Canadian as well. And then she would come around, she's like, I've got a drink for Eton. And we're like, there's no Eton here. Like, we don't know anyone. And I was like, can you just show us the receipt?
Yeah.
Like, I'm
what was
sure,
the last
I
name?
think it's just the wrong table. Yeah. So she brings the receipt around. It's Eton Beaver. And I've just gone, that's a right old stitch.
So that's
up.
good friend of the show, Brennan White's gone,
Brennan White,
And he's gone, how can I get as much laughs for as little money as possible?
Correct.
He's got the schooner of mid-strength to send here.
Yeah, so like genuinely spent $5 to have this Canadian lady say Eton Beaver. I think Hugh Janus got to work out Mike Oxlong. Just to name a few. Honestly, it was funny. It was good.
And good friend of the show, Darcy, sent you one from other side of the world.
He did, yeah. What a legend.
Good.
Yeah. No, really did appreciate that. I was, ticking along nicely. Pisses in it. We wouldn't want it any other way.
Standard stuff. Still got your C grade golden boot trophy upstairs.
Oh, true. Yeah.
How's the C grade going for you?
Looking good. You're looking at the skipper.
The skipper of the C's.
Yeah, I'm looking at the. You're looking at the skipper, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ticking along nicely. We've got like a really good squad this year. 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses.
Yes.
So look, we're a chance. We're a chance this year. We might go all the way.
Parry Hills are a sniff.
Yeah, we are a sniff. We're always a sniff.
We had a little surprise for you. At the end of the episode, I had an announcement.
I hope it's a gift.
No gifts. But we were standing in here having a sip of our Pirate Life, and Gabby came in and spoiled it.
Oh, she did. Yeah. Look, so obviously we've got your lovely partner Gab and my partner Tash. We're having a chat before the show, and should I announce it?
Yeah, you can announce it. Come back for a big announcement.
I guess it is our show, so I guess we'll just announce 50%. It to the world. We'll just, 50%. No, you did buy me out. You did buy me out like the good bloke you are. Last pod.
So we're gonna put the pod on ice. That's what I'm gonna say. That's the wording I'm gonna use. Pod on ice, because it opens the door
for a
potential comeback.
Potential rebrand.
What's wrong with the brand?
No, I'm just saying in terms of like, so we have
yeah.
a good friend, Aussie Jedi, who's recently gone to Aussie Overload. So we could do, you know.
No, he hates Aussie altogether.
Okay.
And he's trying to get rid of that.
Okay.
So
just to overload. Overload the right back. Overload the right back. Send him over.
But yeah, you know, people would have obviously noticed that we actually haven't done an app in 4 weeks.
Oh, true. Yeah, you haven't. It hasn't been that long.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's getting a little bit too much. And ever since you left, it worked for a bit. I was getting someone else in each week. But I felt like I was sort of kicking the can down the road a little bit.
Yeah, fair enough. Look, mate, I do apologise for that.
I'm not putting it on you. I'm not putting it on you.
No, I get it.
I know you're a busy man. Everyone's busy man these
Everyone's
days.
busy, yeah.
But yeah, so the one person operation, probably a little bit too much. But I'd like to keep doing videos, like to keep doing still passion there for content creation. So don't unfollow us on TikTok or Insta. So I'll figure out some other videos to do. So don't disappear too quickly.
No, we appreciate it's been a run. It's been a run and a half.
Run. So what, 85, episode 85.
That's crazy. Would have liked to make the century. Do the Jason Gillespie bat through the legs.
Oh, maybe you can sneak in. We could do like a Christmas special every year or something like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
And in
that.
15 years, we might tick off the 100 or something.
Tick off the 100, yeah. Okay, jeez, we'd be how old? 43. We're just 43.
Doing podcasts.
Couple of kids, we got a pod posting short form content. That's just the dream, isn't it?
All right, let's move on. Do you know what in these pods these days? This is what we do. We do the intro. And we roll into a bit of news.
Oh, I don't mind a bit of news. Is there any sports news that could be potentially covered?
Yeah. There's some sports stuff, and I'll get you to give your opinion on them. I was going to buy a custom news sting for this segment.
You were going to buy one?
Yeah. Like, you know how we got Sonny from Fiverr? I was going to do sort of a similar thing.
Sonny, but it still slaps, by the way.
That still slaps.
Yeah, it slaps.
3 A-League players arrested over betting scandal. Did you see
Smart
this?
guys. Of course, they're from Western Sydney too. Just absolute the worst of the worst there. Yeah, look, not super opposed to it.
No,
to be honest, as looking for a side hustle myself,
Yeah.
if I were to be, say, an A-League player playing for Western Sydney, I would be betting on myself to get yellow cards all the time.
That was my first question. Was going to be, can you blame them?
Can't blame them.
Can't blame them.
If
If the opportunity arose at Para Hills United and a shady South American cartel figure came up to you and said, "Look, Jazzy, just a yellow card for me today. Could that be that hard? Could that be that hard?"
I get yellow cards on the daily. It's like literally, it's like death taxes and me getting a yellow for just a brutal tackle on this poor 18-year-old first year of his senior's career. I've just gone, welcome to the league, son. 2-footer.
So you're not opposed to it?
Not absolutely not opposed to it. Absolutely not.
Very good, very good. Over to a bit of music news. I know you do like your music.
I do like my music.
Kendrick Lamar and Drake throw like 10 diss tracks at each other in a week.
Drake downloaded a PDF file.
Very good.
You cottoning on to that, mate? Yeah, did see this. Not like us, absolute tune. Obviously, it's all over the socials for like TikTok and whatnot, but absolute banger.
What was your favourite one?
Definitely not like us. And I did like
yeah.
Euphoria as well. Euphoria is quite good.
Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. That fuck 'em up.
Yeah, just tune.
I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
Like, how do you come back from that?
So he's obviously insinuating very vaguely that Drake
downloaded a PDF file.
Yeah, allegedly
A PDF file. However,
do you think where there's smoke, there's fire?
100%. I'm putting this out there on the record. Drake is a child groomer.
Yeah.
All right.
So no more allegedly. Let's just say it.
No more allegedly. He 100%. There's been so many cases, like obviously Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah,
and I think Billie Eilish. There's a clip of Billie Eilish saying, "Oh, Drake's so nice," and she was like 16. It's like, mate, just get it together. Go for women your age.
The thing that was very sus was Kendrick didn't bring up Millie Bobby Brown at all. Like he obviously just said, "You're a general pedophile."
Yeah.
But in one of Drake's I don't know if it was stories or one of his other diss tracks back, he mentioned nothing happened with me and Millie Bobby Brown.
Right.
No one brought it up.
No, that's right. Why are you bringing it up, mate? That's what I mean. You need to play the fifth there, Drake, unfortunately, mate. Yeah. Kendrick definitely won that. Drake, it's everybody versus Drake at the moment, so.
These news are a little bit old because it's been 4 weeks since we had an
Bit
episode.
of a collection. Yeah, bit of a greatest hits.
Taylor Swift drops a new album.
Yeah. Garbage.
Did you
I will admit openly, I'm a bit of a Swiftie.
Yes.
I love like Cardigan. Just like absolute bang. Some of the best songwriting in the business, Taylor, if she is writing it herself, because some of them don't. But Dead Poet, not Dead Poet Society?
Something like that.
Department. Just garbage, man.
Did you listen to it?
I had a bit of a listen. And I went through some bit of a track. So I seen Post Malone on them. I don't mind a bit of Posty. Listen to it. Just made me screw my face up. Not her best work.
I'm glad you mentioned the songwriting.
Yeah.
So I just got a few lyrics from this new album. I just wanted to gauge your thoughts on them.
Yeah, okay.
Wish we could pick a decade. We wish we could live in instead of this. I'd say the 1830s, but without all the racists.
She's cooking with that. No,
out of any time to live, why does she want to live in the
1830s? And she wants to go back to medieval times and perhaps build a moat.
It wasn't great for women either back then.
No, it wasn't. They were what were they doing in the 30s for fun? Probably for a high mortality rate. She probably would only live to 25, so she'd
Black
be dead.
Plague or something.
Black Plague, yeah. The cow.
I think the
mad
racist
cow
is
disease.
probably the least of her worries.
Least of your worries. She's not going to get lynched. She's white.
White blonde hair.
White blonde hair. She's fine.
All my mornings are Mondays stuck in an endless February.
Makes no sense to me. February is one of the best months.
Yeah, well, how hard could your life be? You're a billionaire, just about.
Yeah, taking private
and
jets
all
everywhere.
your mornings are Mondays.
Yeah.
And in an endless February.
Yeah.
Is February even that bad?
It's not that bad. Also, Monday's overhated, I think, in my opinion. I think she's got it way too well off to be complaining about simple things like that. She's not relatable. You know who Taylor Swift reminds me of? She's the embodiment of that Qantas ad where that guy flies back from Japan to see his mum on first class. Do you remember that ad? Yeah, she is the celebrity
Real
embodiment of
stuff.
that. It's like, cheers Qantas. We're just going to fly back, mate.
Truth, dare, spin bottles. You know how to bowl. I know Aristotle. Brand new, full throttle. Touch me while your bros play Grand Theft Auto.
That's not real.
100%. 100%. No. This is 100% a real.
Touch me while your bros say Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
I know Aristotle.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man. I'm more of a Homer myself. I do prefer the Prophet Homer, Homer's Odyssey. That's outrageous. Are they playing Grand Theft Auto 6? Because we got that before Grand Theft Auto 6, which is crazy.
Right.
True.
I know you're a big MF Doom fan.
I love MF Doom. Yeah.
Did you see the dude who was reading Taylor Swift lyrics in MF Doom's voice, and it actually works perfectly?
Yeah, that would be one. Yeah, that would be really good for that.
This is really niche, but
no, it's fine.
Truth, dare, spin bottles. You know how to ball. I know Aristotle. Brand new, full throttle. Touch me while your bros play Grand Theft Auto.
That is legitimately. That is so good. That is literally. I would much prefer it coming out of MF's mouth. Like rest in peace. Rest in peace to the
It's
god.
actually kind of fire when you hear it.
Okay,
like
so maybe I might take that back and say that's actually great lyricism. It's great lyricism. Yeah. The thing I don't like. As an MF Doom fan, The Weeknd, if you check The Weeknd's Spotify profile, he's actually wearing the MF Doom mask. Mate, stay in your lane, Abel. All right, mate? Man. Just people from Canada, they're just built different.
I'm not a big Weeknd man.
I don't like weekend. Prefer a weekday.
Mondays
are good. And February's.
Tom Brady regrets his Netflix roast. Did you catch any of this?
Oh, I caught like a few clips. This is so embarrassing to me. I'm more of a YouTube Shorts user. Average YouTube Shorts user.
Yes.
I don't use TikTok and stuff, but like I use YouTube Shorts.
What's on there?
Just TikToks. no, I just can't be bothered.
Got the little watermark in the corner.
Yeah, no, it's pretty crook. I did see a few clips.
I got a few.
Did
clips
someone mention?
Talk about Tom motherfucking Brady.
This is Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, I don't like
the
this
man
guy.
in the arena, the GOATs, Tom. I know Bill Belichick showed up late, but don't worry. I'm sure he has someone secretly recording this so we can watch the whole thing later, okay? Bill is secretly filmed more guys playing for the other team than Diddy.
Oh my God.
And then I kept going there. This is
you have 7
Nikki
rings.
Glaser.
Well, 8 now that Giselle gave hers back, but
Oh my
7
goodness.
rings.
Yeah,
They were
well, 8
really
now
going
that
for the
Giselle gave
net.
hers back, but
And then
Reminds me, Kim Kardashian's here. She's had a lot of black men celebrate in her end zone. Kim, word of advice, close your legs. You have more public beef than Kendrick and Drake.
Oh my God. And she's laughing at that.
apparently she got up and did a little set of her own, and she just got booed, and they edited it out of the Netflix special.
That's good. I like that from the public. We need to start normalizing hating celebrities. Well, not hating them, but like, you know what I mean?
Shaming them.
Yeah, that's right.
They
do
do
bad
hating
things.
them. Fuck
Yeah.
them. They get all the like positives like money and fame. Like we can just peg them down.
And then we got Taylor Swift acting like a Tumblr girl. Oh, take me back to 1830. Yeah, you'd love it back then.
The whole aesthetic around that album and like the vibes would have slapped in 2013.
Oh, it would have been awesome
on Tumblr. And
it's very
like
2013. You know, I heard, as you know, I'm a big Anthony Fantano fan.
Oh yes.
And the thing he kind of put in it was like, it's like when Marvel released a new movie and it's not even for the fact that it's a good movie, it's just to advance like their storyline, like their timeline. Yeah. She was like, fuck it, I'm just going to give these people like
the
Taylorverse and like just really make it as complicated as possible. Like, oh, is this about Travis Kelce? Like, oh,
I thought she was getting cool there for a bit again because there was a couple of albums. Oh no, we could dwell on this all day.
Yeah, Taylor's version. That's what we can tell. We did take a few leaves out of her book. We're in our Bira for a bit. So obviously, like Bira is Jazzy's version and Belgian's version. So that was quite good. She did give us that, so I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that.
This is obviously our last episode on ice. On ice.
Yes.
So I'd like to head down memory lane a little bit.
Yeah, we love this.
A podcast that I listened to, and probably you've listened to before, Hamish and Andy's Remembering Project.
Yes, love that. Very good.
How would you say that sort of podcast works?
So basically they get like clips or like run sheets from their previous shows and they kind of pick a date and then they go through and they see if they can try and remember what's going on. Yeah. Is this a similar vibe?
This is what we're going to do. Yeah, I knew you'd love this.
Yeah, this is good. Very good.
We did a bit of a random generator.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And of a few episodes and then I've gone through and we'll read the run sheet.
Okay.
And then I've picked out a clip from each fucking podcast.
This is taking me ages. Yeah, it would have taken you a long time. I really respect that because I used to come in with like an A. What's the smallest an A5 sheet of paper with like 3 dot points on it. Some of them were stinkers too. I remember there was like one. I reckon it was maybe, if you guys want to go back and check this episode, maybe 14 or 13. No. And I reckon I came here with a segment and it was like Jazzy's minor complications or something, and someone just cut me off in traffic, and I went back and listened to it, and I was like, why am I complaining about this? It's so bad. Anyway, yeah.
All right, so this first one's not random. I've gone episode 1 just because we got to go bring it back.
So good, goldfish in cars. Who could forget? The real ones know.
So I've written down. This is the run sheet for today. Introduction.
Yeah.
Frequently asked questions, as if people were asking us.
A lot, yeah.
Why? What's it about?
Why?
Structure. If you like.
Structure.
And our goals.
Buzzwords.
I've gone goals. First one is money. I've gone dollar signs.
Now, to be fair, the money started rolling in after I left.
Yeah, so you've got
I actually started signing a few vodka up there. You've got the Red Rooster. Had the Red Rooster one I saw as well. Did you have any other ones? You had the Off Your Chops as well? Bogan Apparel?
Yeah, just heaps of stuff getting sent in.
Yeah, we don't mind that.
I was supposed to be getting sent some beers in as well.
Oh, really?
I was going to crack them open today, but it didn't happen.
Who from, sir?
I'm not shouting yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, send the beers. What are you doing? It's very simple.
All right, so then we pushed on to the theme song. Need a theme song.
Oh,
Remember we found Mooch 1 and
Mooch
Sunday.
1. He wanted 500 smacks for one, and it sounded like it was just garbage. It was so bad.
And then the driving fish, which was a story about some scientist at some university found a goldfish to drive
the car,
and we just broke it down.
And then like the goldfish in the Ford Ranger going down Curtis Road up your ass out the McDonald's drive-through. Oh mate, it was just.
And then that had the secret
thing.
segment that you cut out. The only segment that we ever cut out in 55 episodes.
It was my Jordan Peterson impression. And I was basically just saying outrageous things in Jordan. And then, but like, this is like 3 minutes into the podcast and Todd's looking at me like, what have I done? Like, this can never go out to the public. Oh, that was a good.
All right, so the clip I want to show is of the start of the intro.
Yeah.
This is a tough listen.
Oh, so no.
Get ready for this.
Oh, man. All right. And we're live. Zen.
Here we are. Can you believe it?
It's the People's Pod. People have been asking. The fans have been asking non-stop. Jazz, where's your pod, mate? Mate, it's here. It's here. Why am I breathing? And if you're wasting your time listening to this,
who's been asking?
Just everyone, mate. All my fans. all the Twitch chat streamers, mate.
All the fans.
It's full on.
No, it's been a while coming, hasn't it? We've been talking about this for a while.
We have.
I keep telling people like down at the pub or wherever I go, me and Jazzy starting a podcast. And we just keep getting the same questions everywhere we go. No, so I've wrote them down. Bit of a frequently asked question bit, and then might explain to everyone what this is about.
All right, perfect.
So imagine you're at the pub. I'm just telling you, me and Jazzy.
Imagine me at the pub doesn't happen. Perfect.
Number one question: why?
Couldn't answer that. I don't know. Just cause, mate. Well, there's that many others out there.
It's
just like
it's not a flooded market, is it?
You just have a crack, don't you? Yes, like Marcus Harris, he has a crack.
Second question.
Marcus Harris has a crack.
What are you talking about?
Bit of this. Wait, it's in the title, really. Oh, like, obviously, if you're listening, you've read the title. Heaps about nothing. Pretty much Seinfeld. If Seinfeld was a podcast, no, it's not. But it wasn't funny, and the characters were shit.
That's funny.
That's actually not
good,
bad.
Right?
That's not.
Did you write that down?
I reckon I did. I reckon that was scripted. Yeah.
What else do you want to cover off?
How did people get through this, man? This
is the structure. Well, people don't really know structure, but we actually haven't told each other
structure. Like that was so I guess the whole theory behind it was we were just going to go in dry and cold, and just make it raw, you know.
How I like it.
Just how we like it. Bad choice of adjectives.
Poor
choice of adjectives, Jazz. My God.
What is it? Does that bring any memories back?
It does bring back memories. I remember just shitting bricks because I was just like, I know this is like, I want to do this, but then I was like,
we suck at
it. But you don't realize at the time how much you suck at it compared to now.
I remember like we would have listened back to that like editing and like, yeah, this is sick.
This is good.
This is why like that first episode popped off and then it just fucking went down straight after that because people didn't want to tune back in.
No, that's right. And I don't blame them at all. Listening back to that, I haven't listened back to that.
This is probably why we need a rebrand and start a new podcast. So episode 1 could be good.
Yeah, podcast overload. With Aussie Jedi, exactly. Man, can we get him on the? Can we get on his payroll because that dude's making bank? Anyway, sorry, So I actually haven't listened back to that. Probably for
should I take it down?
A long time. I almost want you to. I feel like that's going to ruin what reputation I do have. Is perhaps tarnish from that particular episode.
All right, so then I'll put some episodes in the random generator.
Yeah.
All right, it's giving me number 16.
16.
16 was titled "I Want a Hat."
I want a hat.
So we would have been. This would have been our first merch drop.
First merch
the
drop.
The cord hat. I reckon that was sick.
They were cool. I've still got mine.
Yeah.
Abby still got hers.
I still wear it.
I could have actually worn it today if I was prepared.
Hat production in 2 weeks. Probably took longer than that.
Took way longer than that. Didn't you get off some like dodgy Facebook ad thing?
No, it was Uncle Rico.
That's right.
It was actually pretty good stuff.
They're pretty good.
Competition secret phrase. Yeah, it would have been "I want a hat."
I want a hat. Yeah.
The secret phrase has got a bit more questionable as the pod went on. We did a meat tray a few weeks ago, and the secret phrase was "I want your meat."
Oh, okay. That's very suspicious. Very suspicious. Didn't catch
we had a week wrap up. Pub chess bakery call. I don't know what it is.
I don't know any.
Reading, writing hotline story.
Reading, writing hotline story. That was very good. I think it was you trying to call a cab and you recited reading, writing hotline.
Instead of going the 13 cabs number, trying to sing the song in my head, I sung the
1300.
Yeah, very
classic.
Good.
Very good.
Do remember that. Port Adelaide follow up. This is a grand plan to
send Port Adelaide to Sejuna.
Yeah, something like that. Cooper Petey.
Like get them in the pub, get them pissed, and then give them a bit of a reset.
But the clip I took from this pod. Horoscopes.
Oh,
do you remember this? Do you remember this segment?
Very vaguely. I think you played one and it was a fake one. No, I'm thinking more further on.
We'll jump into it.
You're a funny, good, nice guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, because I knew you'd be across them, you'd know you.
I'm all over it.
Your horoscopes. I just wanted to read you yours.
Perfect.
From last week. And I just wanted you to tell me if anything in it's sticking out at you.
Okay.
That may have been true.
I hope you got the right star sign. What'd you get?
You're a Taurus.
I am a Taurus.
Well yeah. Nice. We had your birthday a few weeks ago.
Of course.
All
right, here we go. I'll close my eyes.
Hopefully we can get some like relaxing music to play over the back of this.
Yeah. Do you know how long that took me to find?
This week, you may be affected by some shadow energies, which may cause you to feel some not so great emotions such as comparison, jealousy, and regret. Remind yourself that no one has a perfect life, even if it appears that way. Look inwards. Find that sense of love and fulfillment within yourself and your life, and stop looking outwards. I look inwards for love. My mistakes have led me to this beautiful place.
That resonates with me a lot, Toddy.
Does it?
I've had a bit of a,
You had a few of these feelings through the week?
Feelings, the shadow. You know when you're like just walking and you just feel like there's someone behind you. Just the shadows there. Like just all the time. I'm just like, mate.
What about comparison, jealousy, regret? Have you had a bit of that?
Mate, there's always a bit of like comparison there. Oh, I'm not as good as the next person. I'm not as good as Toddy at hosting the potty. I'm not as good as, the next. But
guess what? That wasn't even your star sign.
Great. A great
Whose
stitch
was
up.
that for? That's for me.
Have you nicely done. You really put the wool over my eyes there. Well, what's mine there? Have you been feeling those?
No.
Okay. Well, not bad.
Nice
Very good by you. Yeah, not bad. That's a good one.
That's a good little find.
You really tapped into my my
really
vulnerability. Yeah, you really did. Yeah, you know that I'm just like so gullible for that shit. So you just like really like wrote me in real quick, and then just the fact that you couldn't care less about it's very good. Very good.
Put another episode into the random generator. I got 49, the comedy club.
Oh no, this one when we did I remember this, we did AI generated comedy. Yeah, that's right. Oh man,
this one's a tough listen for us both, so I've gone straight to that segment. I've ripped it. A few other things that happened that episode. Top 5 best-selling beers. We like wheeling that one out a few times.
Toddy's top 5 used to freaking rip on the TikToks.
That was the one where you had a drink and had to guess it by taste.
And then I got 5 out of 5. Oh no, remember. That was the one that I got 1 out of 5. I got ripped.
Yeah, but then you came back the next week.
I did crafts.
The craft beers.
I got 5.
This was a year later.
Oh yeah,
You did it again.
Yeah,
I
that's right. I did it
3
again.
out of 5. It was nice
that's
little.
right. Not too bad.
But yeah, the Heaps About Nothing Comedy Festival is the one that sticks out here, where we got AI to write us a stand-up routine, and we've both given it a crack.
Oh man, this is gonna be so hard to listen to.
Amy
Schumer. True. I mean, she does have a target demographic that works for her. But
so what I want to do?
Does she?
I want to have a fake Heaps About Nothing comedy festival right
Oh,
here.
perfect.
But we're gonna get
Comedy
AI to write our routines.
Beautiful.
So we've had a few prepared.
Whose idea is this? This is my idea.
I think it was my idea.
Your idea. Yeah.
I feel like I'm on an episode of Seinfeld.
I think I wanted to do something different. I thought that was not too bad of an idea.
It was a good idea in theory. I think it was, and then we'll see how we go when we listen back to it.
See if it aged. I reckon it's aged better than it did at the time.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm going to say it's aged like milk, but let's see.
Should I go first?
Yes, you will.
Go
Welcome to the Heaps About Nothing Comedy Festival here live in Angle Vale. Here's Jared.
Good sound effect.
Yeah, boy. All right. Thanks, everyone. Well, I've always wanted to be a stand-up comic. Thank you. It's great to be here tonight. I hope everyone is having a good time. So I was at the grocery store the other day and I saw a guy wearing a mask and gloves pushing his cart with his elbow. I mean, come on, man. It's a grocery store, not a biohazard zone. And speaking of masks, have you ever tried to eat while wearing one? It's like trying to enjoy a gourmet meal while wearing a plastic bag over your head.
Bruh. Come on.
You know what they say? Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Unless you're at a fancy chocolate store. Then you pretty much know what you're going to get. A big bill. Fuck it. This is my favorite. Have you ever noticed how people who work out at the gym always seem to be in a good mood? I mean, sure, endorphins are great and all, but I think it's because they finally found a place where it's socially acceptable to wear spandex in public. Finally, I want to talk about dating in the 21st century. With all the dating apps and websites, it's never been easy to find love. It's just like ordering a pizza. You pick your toppings, wait a few minutes, and boom, love delivered straight to your door. Anyway, that's me done.
Nice.
Good night, everyone. Thank you. I'll be back.
That's Joe. How did you think you went?
That was friggin' horrible.
Sound effects carried a bit there, didn't it?
Did carry a bit. Definitely needed a lot of work post effects there. I felt like, needed a big budget.
Let's see how I go.
Yeah, from memory, yours is a lot better.
No, I don't know.
What the
I think you went well.
That brought the house down. I think I'll get my own Netflix special after that, I heard.
I think so.
Mate, that was
Better than Amy Schumer.
Well, I don't know. All right, hit us up, Toddy. What have you got?
All right, here I am. Hello. Good evening, everyone. It's great to be here. So have you ever noticed how technology has taken over our lives? I mean, I feel like I'm in a relationship with my phone. It's always with me, always demanding my attention, but it's never satisfied.
Oh, Toddy. Wow, that's good.
You know what's funny about technology? It's supposed to make our lives easier. But have you ever tried to use Siri? It's like talking to a drunk person. I asked her to call my mum, and she starts playing music from the 80s. What's up with that, Siri? Hey, don't even get me started on online dating. It's like playing a game of roulette. You never know what you're going to get. I once had a date with a guy who claimed he was 6 foot tall.
What? Was that the joke?
That's not the punchline.
You've laughed at the same
I once had a
spot
date
twice.
with a guy who said he was 6 foot tall, but when he showed up, he was closer to 5'2". I was like, "Excuse me, do you need a ladder to reach the table?"
I laughed at not even the punchline. Classic.
Wow.
The best part of online dating is the bio section. You get to read about all the amazing qualities and interests of a person, and then you realise they just copied and pasted it from their LinkedIn profile. Well, folks, that's all for tonight. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Maybe I'll do you a favour.
You weren't wrong. That was tough.
That
That
bad.
6 foot joke was
I
quite
do
good,
like
though.
how in the actual episode you cut the joke off early by laughing after 6 foot, and you've done it again.
I've done it
there,
again.
there,
It was-
thinking it
I
was,
think
that
it
was
was
the
because
punchline.
I
It was
once
so
went on a
funny.
date with a man that was 6
6
foot.
foot. It was
I
the
just thought
delivery,
that was
wasn't it?
so funny. Yeah,
It was the delivery.
Oh man, yeah.
And the last one, I've put it in again. It's coming up with episode 43.
Yeah.
Free entry for a kiss.
Free entry for a kiss. Oh yes, this was referring to the
I couldn't
bouncer out the front of the bouncer out the front of. Well, it went by many names.
Super Cali,
Go-Go Lady
I
Boys.
couldn't
He used to
remember
wear
that
like a
one.
shark necklace. Used to kiss girls.
Yeah, a few interesting ones here. Week in review. Casino, 4 a.m. beer. Okay. New shoes. Running easier. Yep, very good.
Yeah, okay, this is
And
riveting.
green suit.
Green suit. Yeah, that's right. You did rock
It
up
was
in
our
a green
first
suit
one. This was our yeah.
to a black tie event. Do you reckon
No,
green will
don't
be
start
okay? yeah, man. Green's fine to a black tie event. It's in the name.
This was our first one. We did Google reviews.
Oh yeah, they were quite.
They
good.
went.
They popped
went
off,
alright.
didn't they? Yeah.
They must have been the Adelaide clubs.
Would have been Adelaide clubs, yeah. And I would try and guess the club by the review.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
that did quite well
did
from
very
memory.
well.
Yeah.
Then we pushed on to Schoolie's chat.
Schoolie's chat. Yeah.
Schoolie's memory, stuff like that. But I actually can't remember what I clipped this up yesterday.
Yeah.
I actually can't remember what the clip is from this one.
Nice one. That's not like you forgetting what you did yesterday. Let's have a look. Let's have a
I
listen.
actually can't remember where this clip would come from.
True.
Let's find out.
Let's have
Now
a
I'm worried.
have a listen.
Now, I didn't bring my book.
Oh, hang on. I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna pause this. All right.
I didn't bring my book.
Now,
That's a bad start.
All right. Do you know where this is going?
Oh yeah, I reckon I start telling a story and then I like get halfway through and don't know where. And
This is fucking hilarious.
Oh no.
This is fucking hilarious. I had no idea what it was for a sec. All right, I'm just gonna play it. I asked you to bring in one segment this day.
Yeah, that's right.
And was that a previous problem? It was just,
previous
that was
problem.
just code word for something that's happened in the past, and I would just tell the story about it.
Yeah, that's right.
And so this clip goes for 2 minutes. Your segment goes for 2 minutes out of the 40-minute episode.
Oh my god.
Now, I didn't bring my book. And now what I was going to do for my segment this week was a previous problem with Jazzy. However, all my notes are gone, but I will try and attempt to recreate it from scratch. Now, Tony, do you remember the Silk Road?
No.
No? The Silk Road is basically an online website
Yeah.
in the Tor browser. Do you know what the Tor is?
No.
It's like the Onion browser that the Navy used to use. And then you can like
The
get
Onion browser?
Yeah, it's called the Onion because
think
it
I
has
used
so
to
many
use that.
layers, right? And then you this is fucking shit already. No, okay, so this bloke on this browser made like this place called the Silk Road. You could buy like guns, drugs,
Oh, okay.
assassins,
You can
like
get this shit online. Yeah.
all sorts of stuff, and you could buy it with like Bitcoin. Anyway, so this bloke makes all this stuff, like gets absolutely filthy rich off of like Bitcoin, rah rah rah.
Yeah.
Eventually gets tracked down by the FBI,
Yes.
and this bloke is basically just a huge criminal. I can't fucking remember the details.
Another cracking fucking segment there, Jazzy.
Oh my.
Anyway, this bloke's a criminal.
I think I've heard enough.
Oh shit. Yeah, look.
Oh man, seriously, I knew that was not going to go well. As soon as
I was so excited to see where that was going.
As soon as I said, have you heard of the Silk Road? Everything in my mind
Funny
just went
funny
blank.
story.
funny you say that about Silk Road. Yeah, so. Long story short, he got caught by the FBI. That's it. Oh, dear.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, look, I honestly would have watched like a YouTube documentary and been like, this would be great to tell on the pod in theory, and then it obviously didn't bring the A5 notebook where I would have written 2 fucking dot points, and it's just completely evaporated from my brain, and then had to shorthand it and just off the dome, and it did not work out. It didn't work out at all. That's not bad by me. It made a bit of comedy.
Yeah,
like
it
somebody
wasn't
spiced
bad.
it up a bit. Like it's bad, but like in the sense of like you can laugh at me and it's fine. Oh man, that just brings back a lot of anxieties around having to plan for a pod and hoping that it's going to be good or not, and then you roll in with no book
Absolutely
and it
nothing.
absolutely stinks. Like it just
And if we
pongs the
both
place.
came in with absolutely nothing, it was just one of those bad episodes.
It was
You
just bad, and then
think
we
about it
used to
the whole-
finish up. We used to finish up and be like, "What do we think?" And we just both would be like, "Oh." That's the struggles though, Toddy, of like doing a podcast like this. It's either gonna it either hits or it doesn't.
Yeah, there's
and
no middle ground.
sometimes we would walk out of here and I would have endorphins through the roof because I'm like,
buzzing.
I'm a genius. I'm the funniest person alive. And then sometimes you'd walk out being like, I have to go home, edit this, listen back to it, and I'm gonna bring shame to my family. That's just how bad it was. That's how bad it is.
Do you have any other memories that you want to?
I had it like I didn't ever scroll through the TikTok or like the book or anything, but just some that's like sticking out to me. Obviously, I think I brought this up last time we did with a remembering thing, but like clogging up the Red Roosters drive-through. That was so funny, man.
That
Like,
was
we got like all our mates down there just like clogged the drive-through up, but they like seemed to be ready for us as well. That was quite funny. The vegetable test that I did with you, and you can't tell the difference between vegetables. That was so
like a fucking
funny.
Asparagus and a fucking whatever it was, or
That
something
was good.
stupid.
And then obviously like the relentless TikTok bullying was great because just some of the memes that came out of that, like left guy needs to shut the fuck up.
They still call you left guy.
They do call me left guy. What were some other really good TikTok comments? Let's start a podcast.
Yeah, that's just one that gets around.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's
just tall poppy syndrome. You got to put yourself out there.
Yeah, that's
we
right,
put
doesn't
ourselves out there. And
that's right.
We had a classic time.
Yeah, it's quite funny because I do get people still come up to me. Like I had a bloke that I hadn't played soccer with for like 6 or something years, and he's like, "Oh, how you been?" I've been like, "Yeah, good man, good." He's like, "Oh, I seen your podcast on TikTok." I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's right. I did that." And he's like, "It was funny." I was like, "Oh, cheers." And then
Gabby's in here.
what is this?
All right, so we were famous for our guessing games.
Yeah,
We're gonna do like one last one, and I'm playing with you as well.
Okay, thanks, Gab.
Do you know what these are before I start?
Yeah, well, they're chips, they're
Yeah,
crisps.
But do you know? Did I spoil it for you? What they are?
No.
I'll put it
No,
in the
why?
chat.
No.
Okay, cool.
No.
All right, so we've got 2 bowls of chips in front of us.
Yes.
And
Is this a stitch up?
no.
Oh, okay.
This is a nice little guessing
Okay.
game.
Oh,
This is
nice. Okay.
Then
I'm so scared
You
then.
just need to guess. I just need you to tell me what flavor they are.
Okay.
Simple as that.
All right.
Simple as that.
That's
Simple.
that is going to be the easiest guessing game I've ever seen.
Because you're a big potato chip man, aren't
I
you?
love potato chips, mate. All right. So am I going for it?
You go for it. Yeah, you go for it.
Are these going to be?
No, not bad stitch up. All right, we'll do that one first.
Chicken.
Bowl number 1. All right. What flavor do you reckon they are?
It's going to be like a barbecue, perhaps.
We're going to barbecue.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Yep.
All
Do I go for?
Now go for this one.
Okay.
Go for
Give me
this
a
one
palate
second.
cleanser.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the punchline.
That's fine.
Very similar.
Very similar.
Perhaps could be the same chip.
No, they look different. So they're
They do.
definitely different chips. So
Different tones.
So that one's a bit chickeny. Number
Yeah,
one.
but I'm leaning more towards barbecue because of the
okay.
color. A bit
Okay.
orangey, bit of paprika on there.
Yep. And then these ones a bit more chickeny.
Bit more
I'll have
chickeny.
mine
I'm
as
thinking a bit of almost a bit of a light and tangy, which is the goat flavor, by the way. Light and tangy thins. Yeah.
So number 2 to me tastes like, what is the light blue fins?
That's original.
No.
Sour cream and onion.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
That's what I've got there.
Yeah.
And number 1 I've got,
Bit of ASMR. I don't mind it.
I don't know, but that one's gross.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of either of them, to be honest.
Now, what if I was told you they're not they're not traditional flavors? They're novelty ones.
I would believe that. I reckon one's going to be like a Subway one, like the Subway chicken teriyaki.
Which one?
ones.
Which one?
Probably, I don't know, probably those ones.
All right. And then this one is...
I don't know. It could be like friggin' Huey's barbecue or like whatever. Huey's kitchen, his barbecue. I have no idea.
All right. I reckon they've written on underneath. Gabby.
Really?
So I don't know which one's which either.
Okay, let's have a look. Dick. They're dick flavored.
And I got pussy.
Are you being serious right now?
Oh, those dick flavored chips.
I just ate dick flavored chips. Are you being serious?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God. I have seen these actually on TikTok. I reckon Tash just showed me. And you actually bought some.
Yeah.
How expensive were they?
Yeah.
They were like $15 a packet. Hey.
No.
No? Are they not?
This cost me $80.
What?
So I bought some dick and pussy flavored chips from Lithuania. They flew in from
Lithuania.
From Lithuania.
Is that like Eastern Europe?
Yeah,
true.
And most of it was the, what do you call it when you have to get it sent across?
Shipping.
Yeah, that's the one. Most of it was that. As you could understand. From
absolutely.
Potato chips from Lithuania. But how do you feel about the dick flavored chips?
I mean, not a flavor I'm accustomed with for sure.
I preferred the pussy ones. Just let it be known before.
I actually wasn't a huge fan of either of them. I probably wouldn't have.
That doesn't surprise me from you, to be honest.
That is a royal.
Hang on, let me go for the dick again.
Yeah, man. Some people there's just things that in life that don't need to exist, and it just gets taken too far, and that's the thing where it's taken too far. There's just no reason.
I haven't tasted dick, Jazz, but I just don't think it tastes like that.
I don't think any combination of salt and spices on a baked or fried potato is ever going to taste like someone's genitals. There's just no...
The pussy ones are nice.
Like I said, not a fan of either. That is ridiculous that you paid $80 for those, man.
I've had them sitting in the fucking
Yeah.
other room for ages, and because it was the last episode.
Yeah, you may as well just whip them out. Yeah, fair enough. That is very good by you. I thought, I'm like, oh, here we go. It's going to be, where is this going?
That wasn't too. I told you no stitch ups today.
No stitch up. No, it's good. I don't mind. No, I like it. Yeah,
nice little happy day.
That's right. Happy little game that we had there.
I had to assure you there was no stitch ups today when you were coming in.
Yeah, I don't mind a stitch up every now and then.
Nah,
sometimes I'm not mentally prepared for a stitch up today, so I was just I was happy with that. Very happy with that.
I'm very happy as well.
Lovely.
Thanks for coming in, mate.
No, a pleasure, and a privilege, mate. You've obviously done very well since I left and continued it on. But yeah, putting it on ice.
Podcast on ice.
Yeah, not a bad idea, mate.
Might come back. Jazzy might message me tomorrow morning. Go, geez, I got the sniff for it again.
I've got the bug. Very doubtful, mate. Very doubtful.
But if not, we might pop in for a Christmas special or something like that a year.
Christmas special would be all right. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I would honestly good salutations to us both, hey? Getting it off the ground, and then I jumped out with a parachute, broke my leg, and then you've continued with one engine.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to buy some mics,
yeah,
that's what Gabby said. Like, we were setting it up, the new setup, and she goes, I hadn't told you yet. It was gonna be a surprise.
That's right.
And she goes, "What are you gonna do with the mics now?"
I was like, huh?
And it just went silent, and I just tried to play it off. I'm like,
Tash got it before me. I was like, oh, what do you mean? But yeah, no. So yeah, getting. If anyone wants to buy some road gear, honestly, really good quality, lightly used. I know what I've got. Don't lowball me. Low K's. Yeah. Hit Toddy up.
Wouldn't it be poetic to put it on Facebook Marketplace after all the years of us paying them out?
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, awesome, man.
Awesome.
Sick.
All right. Cheers, bros.
No worries. Catch you later. Thanks everyone for listening.
See you.
See you later.